Hey guys, welcome back to CCLP4. So some good news. I actually invested in a four-way USB port thing. It's basically this thing. It's basically this device you plug into your USB, one of your USB ports, and it basically allows you to use four more. So because of that, I can actually use my mouse, keyboard, and my headset all at one time because my PC only has two USB ports. So, and since I have a laptop, well, it doesn't come with a mouse, and I don't really like using the mouse pad. So, yeah, so thought I'd go ahead and mention that. But we're back with this set. We're left off on combinations, which is a pretty fun level to play. Um, it has a really cool design choice in having to uh, like 16 distinct rooms that require use of different combinations of boots. So, yeah, uh, did pretty well in voting. This one doesn't require any boots. So I guess we'll just do these one at a time until we'll just go along the line until we do them all. So yeah, this did pretty well in voting, if I remember right. I don't remember its exact ranking. I'm starting to realize as I progress through this Let's Play, I start losing memory on what level did how well. Um, and I guess that's a good thing because I mean I don't have the no. It's not like I'm looking at the results page in the background or anything like that. So I just leave that for someone like Andrew to look into. But honestly, the voting results aren't really that important, I guess. Alright, so let's get the fire boot one, and I know the fire boot one is like right here. So, a couple of things. I actually finished my CCLP4 Bridge series the other day, which was pretty fun to work on. Actually, there were a couple of parts that took a long time to make, mainly the longest track and Unravel, which are later in the set. But other than that, why can't I find this room? Where is it at? Okay, I completely lost track of where this room is. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there either. So where is this room at? Oh, right here. Alright, so that was skates and flippers, so let's do flippers and fire boots next. Which is... I saw it, it's right here. So this level was originally timed. It did have 900 seconds, and I do remember that this level was probably one of the last levels we changed to be untimed, because there's a level, just a couple placements after this, that was also timed and by the same designer. However, I personally felt like that level should have been untimed, and I'll explain about that level when we get there. But this one was chosen to be untimed as well, mainly for the same principle, or same. I'm not sure exactly how to really word it, but it has like a puzzle element to it in some degree, much like the one that was made untimed, or much like this one. Or, well, you know what I mean. I'll explain it when we get there, but for now, this level did originally have 900 seconds. Just for the record. Okay, so that was skates and fire boots. So now let's do fire boots and suction boots. Right? I think that's what I have left to do of the two combinations. Let's see if I can actually find this. That's 3 boots. That's 3 boots. That's 2. Okay, now it's on to the 3s. So let's do flippers, fire, and skates, which is right here. Conveniently enough, then we'll do flippers, fire, and suction, which is right here. And then we'll do fire, suction, and skates. And that should be the last of the 3, I believe. That requires all 4. I know that. That requires flippers instead of fire boots. It's weird. This level didn't take me that long the first time I played it. Clearly, I'm over 100 seconds in comparison. It's this one. Yeah. Okay, now I gotta get... Let's just do all 4. Get that one out of the way. And then I know what's left. Alright, and then we have the last ones. So yeah, that was combinations. Pretty awesome level by Andrew. It was actually one that a lot of people wanted in CCLP1, and I don't know. I'm kind of torn about it being in CCLP1, or if it was in CCLP1. I'm not sure if it would have been a better candidate for that set over this one. I think it fits better with this set, in my opinion, just because it's more exploration based, and let's face it, there's not a whole lot of exploration levels in CCLP4, so I definitely think it fits better in this set instead of CCLP1, but it all depends. I mean, CCLP1 has Elemental Park, so, which was, well, better for that set. Okay, so Scatterbrained is this level. So this level is pretty, well, as the title suggests, it's pretty, it's all over the place. There's like, I could tell with the design of it that there's really no real order to this level. You can basically do just about anything first. But there is like a distinct pattern or whatever. Like, there's still an order, but it's not like super strict like some levels. This level was mainly included to have a quote-unquote warm level, or basically fire bomb themed level. And it's still very fun to play. It can be a little tedious, I feel, but it's not like it's challenging. And plus it has that little gimmick right there, which I like. Okay, so what do I do from here? I can get that one. I can't go up there yet, I can, however, go through here. We'll save some of these chips for later, because some of them have to be collected. Okay. I'm personally not too big on that part of the level. That's probably my only complaint with this, and that's honestly more of a nitpick than a literal complaint. Just because it's right there. Oh, and I got a Discord message. That was probably heard. Okay. This section is pretty cool, though. It's a pretty neat little puzzle. And isn't really done in any other level of this set, so... But yeah, this level is probably one of my favorite Andrew levels of the set, honestly. Yeah, this beats One Tank's Avenger, in my opinion. Which I should go ahead and probably clarify. Oh no, I forgot how to do this. I think it's this way. I wanted to clarify that the reason why I was so quote-unquote afraid of being critical with my opinion of the of that level is mainly because I didn't want to be like a certain someone. I was afraid of being like another Marcus and complaining about one thing about a level that doesn't really matter, or just because the level doesn't suit my needs or whatever. I don't know. I was basically afraid I was gonna come across as someone else that I don't really agree with. Okay, those teeth are dead. Which means I can go ahead and hit this and go back through here. But Andrew says I was actually generous with my criticism about the level, so I'll take it. But that was Scatterbrain. Really fun level by Andrew once again. Alright, Shamoozle, or Shamazzle, I guess however you say it. This level is a lot of fun. For this race, your sheepdog will meet you at the end. Not all the chips are required. I swear, I think at one point the chip count for this level was 36 instead of 34, but that was like upon when this level was first designed. So recently I improved my time on this level, which I've kind of failed to do right there. I improved it pretty significantly for a strict time limit level. It's only 1 off the bold. Oh. Yeah, I realized that collecting chips like this pretty much doesn't kill you, which is quite surprising. And the blob is kind of annoying. So I think the only thing I'm really messing up with this level in terms of the bold route is the ending. I didn't really do it significantly enough, and that was bad. So this level is really fun to play. It was designed for a crate competition where the goal was to design a level that could be completed in 60 seconds. And I believe this was the winner, if I'm not mistaken. And it definitely deserves the win. It's a lot of fun to play. And that Paramecium on top was originally a blob, but I guess that led to like a Melinda time score and it was changed to a paramecia before CCLP4 submissions became a thing. So that was Schmoozled by JB. Which, another fun fact, the level slot placement for this set is exactly the same as this level placement in its original set, JBLP1. I'm 95% sure that was unintentional. There are a few level placement references across this set, aside from the CC1 wall references. This one was, I believe, unintentional, and 117 was also unintentional as well. I'm pretty sure, but we'll see. All right, key arithmetic. It took me forever to realize that was the pronunciation of this level, and I don't even think I have the bold time for this, which is embarrassing. I have it in links, which is even more embarrassing. Anyway, so this level was the level I was mentioning in combinations that I personally wanted it to be untimed, which some people argued it could have been timed in the staff chat, and likewise with combinations. But since I was pretty set in stone with making this untimed, a lot of people felt, why not make combinations untimed as well? And at first I was against it for combinations, but then I realized that they kind of play similarly. It's just one's with boots and the others with keys. But this one has more of a puzzle element to it in terms of figuring out what chips to collect, because it's not completely obvious, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure I remember I remember the right chips to collect. I know there's a couple blue keys behind blue locks I need to get first. Like this one right here. And then I think that's one right there. And then there's this stack of 7 chips that you have to get. And can I get another blue key? Or did I mess it up? I think I messed it up. Alright, so let's get all the yellow keys first. This has 8 chips. Get that one. I think you have to get those. Pretty sure. And since I have a yellow key, I can go ahead and get more keys down here. Alright, get the ones behind the blue locks first. Okay, I have one more to get. Can I get it? I think I'm on my last red key. Yeah. So yeah, it's not exactly trivial. It does take some figuring out to do. But I don't think any level is deemed bad just for requiring a couple of attempts to solve. I think that's what makes some levels good, in my opinion. Alright, get that one. And I'm gonna get this other yellow key real quick. Okay, so I should be fully stacked on red keys. I should be. Although I didn't get that stack of 7, so I might have messed up again. Yeah, I messed up again. What am I missing? I don't remember the solution to this. I thought I did, but apparently I don't. I know you get those first. I know the green key is a red herring. Maybe that blue key right there is also a red herring. Okay, there's those. Get those. Okay, I'm still missing 4. Oh, okay, that's the gimmick I missed. And look at that, I actually did worse than my old score. That's so sad. Okay. Pretty cool level. I'm really happy that it's untimed. It definitely deserves to be. Okay. Water bottle. This level a lot of people really wanted to see in an official set. And it took me a while to figure out or wonder like why that was the case. But I soon found out upon solving this level why that is, and that's because this level is pretty cool. It's kind of like same game, but it's not. Okay, I'm pretty sure I messed it up again, but yeah, I think I did mess it up. So I'm trying to remember. I think you have to do this first. And then you save that block. You do that. Alright, and I think you get this block next, and then do something like that. And then something like that. Yeah, if there's any level I expected to be one of the highest rated levels, it was definitely this one, just on principle of everyone really liked this level. But it did good, but it wasn't as high ranked as I expected it to be. I think it was like somewhere in the 100s or 120s, or somewhere around there. I know it was in the top 149, but one of my favorite Marcus levels personally. Duel was. It was okay. It's not one of my favorites. Definitely not the highest rated level in my eyes, but that's my opinion. Alright, Triple Mint Slurpee. This level, it's been a while since we actually played a level of mine in this set. This level was kind of a odd choice, in my opinion, and I say that both because it's my level and that it's not one I expected to get into the set. However, that being said, I am still pretty proud of this level for a lot of reasons. It was mainly included in the set. It did pretty well, surprisingly. It was like, I think, barely in the 100s. And it's worth mentioning that the bolt time is 50 seconds apparently in MS, which is absurd. I honestly kind of wish I lowered the time limit a bit on this level, but it is what it is. It was mainly included for the fact that it's a confusing ice maze for the most part, or confusing toggle wall maze, even though half the level is toggles or toggle walls. The other one's force floors. When I was designing it, I remember the title itself was actually from, or recommended to me by Eddie Lim, who designed Pixelated Fire, Nova Prospect, etc. in this set. He recommended me to design a level called Triple Mint Slurpee. So my inspiration was mainly for that, and to go along with the Triple Mint-esque part of the level, I of course included 3 different green color tiles, which was green locks, force floors, and toggle walls, and buttons to a certain extent. But yeah, this did pretty well in voting. It was included for being a confusing maze of some sorts, and we didn't really have a lot of toggle wall levels, and since this half level is toggle walls, it was included. But I am pretty happy with the design of this, that all being said. Because it's definitely not, and that's not required, by the way. There is a way to get back through here that's links compatible, I feel. Look at me, I'm getting lost in my own level. I guess that's what makes a good maze. If you design it and you get lost in it, I guess that's a good maze. Even though I designed this maybe 2 years ago now. Okay, where'd I miss a chip? Do I have any hope for an improvement? I don't think I do. Where did I miss a chip? Oh, it's up there. And I think my improvement days are over. I kind of expected to do better with improvements in the latter half of the set. Oh well. So yeah, that was by me. Worth mentioning that I don't actually like mint flavor. I mean, I like it, but not triple mint. That's just too much. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the level. I'm still kind of about it being in the set, but it serves a good purpose, and I'm not one to complain. So, but if this is probably one of my lowest, probably one of my least favorites of mine in the set as a whole, just in terms of being kind of in terms of official sets. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. It's my own level. If I don't want it in the set or don't feel it should be in the set, then that's my feelings. Alright, half of you, half of me. So I distinctly remember having a conversation with Rock, who designed this level, back when CCLP4 submissions was going on and we were allowing fixes. He made I think he made a fix to this level or something. I don't think he made any changes to this level upon memory. But he did mention to me that he was hoping this level would do good in the set. And this is actually the second community nominated level that made it into the set, because this one initially didn't pass through the staff nominations for voting. This was a community nominated level. I feel like you can get stuck there, but I don't know if you actually can. I want to say I heard someone say that you can get stuck there. So this is technically a sequel to Judas's Last Move from Rock's initial set. Which didn't do so good. I don't even think that was even included in the voting. But this was designed to be a sort of sequel of sorts. And it's definitely a good level. I guess this is kind of annoying. The teeth are the controllers for the traps, which is a little awkward sometimes, but and almost got an improvement again. Oh well, that was by Rock. Repugnant nonsense. This is in my opinion, the best level in CCLP4. I know some people, Jeffrey, don't really care for this level that much, but I think this is one of the best levels in the set, if not the best. It's just so much fun to play. I don't think I've ever gotten tired of this level anytime I played it. It has this non-linear structure. You can do this level in whatever order you want, but the overall goal of it is to extract 5 blocks from across the entire level to start, so you can use a paramecia to guide it to a bomb. You basically have to flood this whole slide up with blocks so you can actually release that guy and use them to get those chips. And the ways to extract the blocks are pretty creative. I mean, honestly, almost this entire level is just full of creative stuff. It's at least half this level what inspired me to design like maybe 4 different levels, which is insane. This Sokoband's adapted as usual by Tyler. But it plays a little differently since you actually have to use the teeth monster to help you get all the buttons covered. So I'm pretty sure this trap button right there was added, and that's originally just a 3-block Sokoban. And then you have to use the teeth. But, okay, if I had to say one thing about this level that I don't really care for is having to use this teeth to get a chip. That's probably my only quote-unquote complaint, but it's honestly it really isn't. It's not that big a deal. I think I even made a level directly inspired by this whole level entirely called the Battle Frontier, which was a pretty dumb level, honestly. So this is the infamous use of pop-up wall puzzles. Yeah, pop-up wall block puzzles, because those are awesome. Actually, not a lot of levels, or not a lot has changed about this level in particular for this set. The time limit was increased by 100, which I don't agree with, but I guess it's okay. I don't think it was necessary to up it by 100, but I even though I was like one of the leaders for the staff, I felt like a lot of things I said just kind of got played off as it didn't matter. That's just my opinion, though. This thief right here was added to minimize the amount of looping in this section of the level, which didn't bother me personally, but it bothered some people. Which I don't care if it cuts waiting time down. It's a good thing. And then for a while, this section of the level was going to get changed as well, but it proved to be not really possible. Honestly, this part of the level feels like flow state, which is awkward or kind of ironic because I think Jeffrey, who made flow state, said this part of the level is filler, or feels like filler. So if that's the case, I'm not sure what you're implying with flow state. But I'm not the one who said that. So I actually don't remember who said that. That blob can be annoying too, but it's all good. Now, can I get an improvement on this? I don't think so. But yeah, this level is just a blast to play. Like, it's hands down my favorite level in this set. And it was second highest rated level in the whole set, which it was highest rated for a super long time. And even after the whole voting incident, or after voting incident, it still managed to get second place, which is more than good enough. That's not really the exit. You aren't really Chip McCallahan. This is all a dream. Yeah, I wish this was all a dream, but it's a dream come true because this level is in an official set for once. So, yay for that. I love that level. I will never get tired of it. I want to play it again. That's how fun it is. Like, the replay value is just, it's there. Just, you can, oh, what block can I'm gonna get this block first, or I'm gonna go get that block first. So, like, you can do the pop-up wall room first if it's hard for players, or you can do the Sokoban room if it's hard for you first, or the filler part with the locks, which I don't even have a favorite part of the level. The whole level itself is just fun. I'm here praising the level as if it's the best level ever because, well, it is, to me at least. So that all being said, I'm going to end it off right here before it hits 40 minutes. So actually, it's probably longer than that because my stopwatch froze. It says split. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, it's only at 38. Okay, so that all being said, we're going to end it off right here, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video or whatever. We'll play Overlap and probably make some more progress. Hopefully I get an improvement somewhere. If not, whatever. But until then, see you guys later.